Oh, hello everyone. So now we are at a place called Banias, named after the god Pan. Actually, a place that had a lot of worshipping to different idols. One of them is the god Pan in the Roman time. But the name of this place during the first century is Caesarea Philippi. Who is Philip? Philip is one of the sons of King Herod that inherited the land of Herod the Great, and he got this area of Syria and area of Golan. We're at the foot of Mount Hermon, and over here there will be a city that is called Caesarea Philippi, the same name but different location than Caesarea that is located on the shore that Herod his father built. Um, Over here we have basically Jesus and the disciples coming, and we have a record of it in the book of Matthew, Matthew 16, 13. Jesus asks them, who do people say that Son of Man is? And obviously Peter is recognizing Jesus as the Messiah, as Christ, for the first time over here in this place. And one of the things that is very interesting to see here is are the remains of the temples and what used to be here, actually a little bit after the time of the first century. But during the first century, apparently there was a very big center over here for worshiping different kind of idols. Let's start a short walk, and you will see also that the place of the city was located right at the foot of Mount Hermon, which is up there, very high mountain with a lot of snow, not a lot, but snow in the winter. These water coming out of the mountain right over here. These are the springs of the stream called Banias, one of the heads of the Jordan River, the same as the Dan, and another one that is starting in Lebanon called Hatzbani. From here it will start a bigger stream, one of the most beautiful ones in Israel. There's a beautiful waterfall down the stream. Maybe one day we'll visit there. I want to show you for a short time, it's going to be a quick tour of the cave area where the temples used to be. Maybe one of these temples was built by King Herod, dedicated to Augustus Caesar, like in Caesarea. Apparently in the past few years they found a different site that might be the temple that Herod the Great built. But anyway, we are in the vicinity of Caesarea Philippi. This is part of the city. There are a lot of findings from various periods over here, and the main part is kind of like a campus of temples, different kind of temples from different times for different gods, and different idols were worshipped here, and there are different traditions that are talking about, about sacrificials of human beings over here, and horrible place in a way. But we want to see it to get the sense of who will be the people that the disciples and Jesus will meet when they come over here. And obviously this cave has different traditions of worshipping idols. They've been excavating here in the past COVID years, finding some remains of the temple. Last time I was here there were still excavations, and you see the excavation. Oh, there's some inscriptions on the rocks down there. Here it is, and you can see that attached to the cave we have remains from a very, very nice temple, and big one. Temple obviously that is you can see here are beautiful niches, very, very fine finishes, very beautiful architecture from what was left from it. Here we go. We have some tourists over here. We saw them in Dan. I want you to see how archaeologists think that it used to look like, this whole campus. Here's a temple by the cave, and these are a few other temples, and different kind of gods and different kind of worshipping took place here. Here's the cave. Tradition talks about the fact that there was water once upon a time the water of the springs used to come out of the cave, and they used to throw um, a girl or a woman down there, and every beginning of a year, and then if the body was taken by the gods, so it's going to be a good year. If it's going out with the water, it's going to be a bad year. Different weird things, and some connections to the gate of hell and stuff like that. I'm not getting into it right now. I just want you to see it.
Okay. So this is a bit video. You want a video?
Here's a tour guide.
Sing hallelujah. Yes?
Yes.
Sing hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Beautiful. So you can see floors from different temples down here, and niches up there, the niche for different idols standing here and there. Beautiful stuff from the Roman time. Coming here, just showing us. And there's a temple down there. They found bones of goats. Pan used to be kind of half goat, half man, and he's the god of the one that is responsible for finding matches and stuff like that. A lot of things and stories, but definitely explains to you the difficulties and the challenges of the worshippers of one god coming to this district. And here you can see more niches, just showing it to you to get the experience. This is original floor. Most of the temples here are from the second and third centuries, but the temple that we saw at the beginning by the cave is dated to the 1st century. Here's the temple of the sacred goats, where they found a 3rd century temple where they found some bones of goats. You can see the remains. So coming over here will be, as I said, challenge. The district is full of non-Jewish people, and Herod Philip, we can see it over his coins, mostly kings. His brothers made coins without faces of them as the kings, because they were controlling Jewish people, which are not allowing the face of a god or something on their coin. But here Philip had his face on a coin, actually, because he was controlling paganic people and non-Jewish society across the same as across the lake that we saw across the lake, the Sea of Galilee. There's some interesting sights over there also. We're gonna finish our short, quick tour of Caesarea Philippi at these beautiful fig trees over here. I'll say goodbye, and we're gonna continue in our next sites. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's see if you can see me. Hi. That's it.